Chin, in plain language, tell me what you do. What does Kingsley and Company do? What do you actually do?
First of all, Crystal, thank you for having me on the show. I'm Chinedum Ndukwe. I'm principal of Kingsley Co. We're a real estate development and construction management company. We're based here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And so what is real estate development? It, in our opinion, is part of our main focus is identifying underutilized properties in really good locations and bringing those to life. And our goal, as always, is to positively impact any community that we are investing in.
Every time I hear from you or every time I read your website, the one thing you always say is I'm here to provide quality, affordable housing. And you really emphasize quality. And I want to ask you, what does quality, affordable housing mean to you?
To me, it's if I'm not willing to stay in a building, then we shouldn't produce that product. That's quality. So we're here at Victory Vistas. As you can see, there's luxury vinyl tile, granite countertops. We have a fireplace in the back. We're in an amenity space that is provided to a resident. From our experience, we haven't seen a lot of quality, affordable housing that has these type of amenities throughout the greater Cincinnati. And I say that as an opportunity to continue to build more. This facility here has on-site, it has security. You can enter in the building through your phone. It's the type of thing that we have a leasing office as well. And high efficiency utilities and appliances, granite countertops, all the type of finishes that you would see if you're in Hyde Park or up in Liberty Township. We have that in this building, and we're proud to provide this to individuals who are limited to 30% AMI, 60% AMI. And again, we had talked about average median income. Someone that is making only $20,000 a year can afford to live here. Someone that's making close to $35,000 to $40,000, they can live in this building. It's income restricted, and that's the beauty of affordable housing.
You've talked about all of the finishes here and the space and the quality, and those are amazing. The thing that made me proud was all of the activities and engagement that you have for residents. I came in, I heard about the Super Bowl party. I heard that was a big hit. Just all of the amenities, the library with the computers and the printers, the Wi-Fi, the spaces, the reading nooks, all of these things that really present as a quality of life. How does that play into these lovely finishes as well?
And Crystal, I wish I could take all the credit, but one of the things I'm most proud about this building, and part of the work we do, is supporting other minorities. And for us, as one of the few minority business enterprises that is focused on real estate development and construction management, we take great pride in the fact that, I don't have a big organization that owns a portion of Kingsley Co. I am the principal. And our goal is to help empower other organizations. So for this building, serving older adults through changing times. It was started by Sandra Jones Mitchell a number of years ago to do all the things that you're talking about, really support residents, because it is about the quality of life for our residents. So SOACT is their acronym. They are one of the few African-American female-founded nonprofits, and now they're a development partner of ours, and they have really been intentional about cultivating a lot of those activities, which for us, it is a game changer. It's part of what we're doing on every project moving forward. And it's part of the culture that we've built in Victory Vistas, and it's something that doesn't get written about or talked about in the community.
It's important. It is definitely important, especially when you're dealing with older adults.
Absolutely.
All right, you got it. Okay, so we're here at Victory Vistas.
Yeah.
Victory Vistas has been in the news
It has.
quite
It
a bit
has.
lately.
Yeah.
We've all heard a number of stories, but I want to give you a chance to tell us what happened.
Right.
And then I want you to tell us what role you played in addressing the issue.
The issue at hand is, it's really simple. A number of units were under rented to individuals that should have been on vouchers should they get go, and that didn't happen. It was a mistake. It's something that, for our firm that focuses on development and construction management, we are the owner of the building. We own a number of units throughout Hamilton County, Columbus, and we take ownership at all of our properties, and so that's on us. When that issue was brought to our attention, we made decisions to do a couple things. We brought in a new compliance person, and it's really an organization. And also we parted ways with our previous property management company and brought in a new one as well. And because our firm, Kingsley Co, does not do property management. That's not what we're good at.
Okay.
We're very good at developing, and we're very good at building. And so we made those changes so that we're never in this situation again. It's something that we own, and it's something that we've definitely had some experiences, but I think for my takeaway was it gave us an opportunity to interact with so many of the residents that we don't typically interact with. And it's something that we've definitely learned from, and we're excited to implement and make sure we're in compliance on future projects as well.
Okay, so you don't think this type of scenario will happen again in the future?
No, I don't think so. Thank you, Chris.
All
no,
right.
we're confident that with our team in place that this won't be an issue moving forward.
All right. Anything you want to say to the residents as an end note for what happened?
We built this, on a site. This site was not an easy site. A lot of the projects that we build are very challenging sites. A lot of developers pass them over because there's easier real estate to develop. Mm-hmm. And the reason why we took on this challenging opportunity was because of the residents, because of the need for true affordable housing. This place is one of our first affordable housing projects we've done. Mm-hmm. It's not our last. And it's something that we take great pride in making sure that, residents knew that we heard them and, we did something about it, which was securing vouchers with CMHA, and making sure that no resident was evicted, no resident was even issued an eviction notice. I think some of the reports and some of the wild articles that were written really made it seem otherwise. And so it's something that, once the issue was brought to our attention, our team, our asset management team, spent a lot of time really trying to find resources, and we're proud of the result.
What other affordable housing projects are you managing now? Where are your units?
Yeah, so we just broke ground on 49 more apartment units in Avondale. It's a phase 2 of Blair Lofts. It's called The Blair, and that is also going to be an income restricted project. We're extremely excited about that. We are the developer and the general contractor for the project. And so that recently just broke ground. We are scheduled to break ground on 53 more senior units on Reading Road. It's called Kinsey Lofts. And so that is also 30 to 60% AMI. It's income restricted. And it'll be very similar to the Victory Vistas project with the level of finishes and
the activities.
Okay. So we're also working with serving older adults through changing times on that project as well, with Sandra and Vernicia and her team. And then they're also helping us on the Avondale project, the Blair.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we have a lot of very good, very high impact projects in the community, and we're passionate about the city of Cincinnati and what we're doing. And we want to continue to do the good work that our organization is focused on.
In addition to building affordable housing in Cincinnati, how is your organization involved in the communities that you serve?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Typically we always try to be involved with the neighborhoods that we're working in. So we own the Comfort Suites and Mainstay Hotel in Mount Auburn. Over the years, we spent a lot of time with the Mount Auburn school that's there in the community. We also try to stay involved with the Development Corporation as well in the community councils. And so, we believe that when you're investing in a community, it takes more than just building a building. You really got to spend time with youth. We got to spend time with kids, and just being present in the community, just to be able to have a voice and be able to listen to not only what's happening on the project, but what's going on in the neighborhood as well. So what we're on all of our projects with the city, and as we're doing, with affordable housing, Kingsley Co is in complete compliance with Section 3 economic inclusion goals, and so we follow that strictly. But aside from that, we believe that diversity and inclusion does happen at the forefront on the development side. We're very proud to have serving older adults through Changing Times as a development partner. I know there's always been a lot of focus on, contracting, subcontracting, but from our approach is how can we continue to power other organizations like SOACT and work with other developers to bring them and have them have a seat at the table. That's what we're focused on.
Excellent. All right, so we talked about the Section 3 compliance. Yeah. We talked about what you're doing today. What can these communities where you have housing or where you're proposing to have affordable housing, what can these communities expect from Kingsley and Company in the future as it relates to the communities where you have properties?
Yeah, I've said this before that, oftentimes, and I've done this over the years, is that when we've come into communities, we're saying, hey, we're going to build this, right or wrong, good or bad, whatever, we're going to build this. My focus, and we've done this over the last 5 years, is anytime we enter into a new community or a neighborhood, we truly are building with people, not for them. I mean, I really mean that. And, over the years of building in Mount Auburn, building in Avondale, now we're working in Walnut Hills, we mean that. And we really want to build with people, for people, with a purpose. And, I can't stress that enough, that when we do come, we are going to listen. And if someone doesn't want the project, it's not something we're going to do. I mean, period. We're going to focus on other opportunities. People are always bringing us deals. People are always bringing us opportunities. And we've been blessed to have had some success. Yes. And so, this second part of our career in real estate development, we're very focused on, win-win. If it's not a win for a neighborhood, then we're not really looking to do it. If it's something that we've received positive feedback on, we will move forward passionately with people and support them as well. So at Kingsley Co, we've been a part of the Section 3 program. We have had success with it, and we want to continue to exceed that, not only on the economic inclusion side of things, but also on the workforce side of things. So it's something we're passionate about. We have a team in place that can support that, and we're very focused on expanding in that space.
Excellent. What do you want your legacy to be as it relates to affordable housing in Cincinnati?
For me, it always comes back to, can I lay my head down and have peace and sleep at night? And so every decision I make, it's always about doing the right thing. When the Victory Vistas situation came up, we made a decision that nobody was going to get displaced, nobody was going to get evicted or receive an eviction notice. Not because we couldn't, but because I felt like it was the right thing to do. And so that's what I want, our legacy to be personally, and at the company, is that, we might not always do something that someone wants us to do. We might not always be the most popular organization, but we're always going to do the right thing. And so that's what our legacy, that's what I want to make sure we leave our mark in the city of Cincinnati. We are extremely passionate about the work we do. and we're excited about doing more work and working with more organizations in the community. You know, at Kingsley, we've always been extremely active in the community, but I think it's important, especially coming through this experience at Victory Vistas, to be more visible. So we're looking forward to spending more time with you, Crystal. We're looking forward to being more active in the community, and we're excited about being invested in these neighborhoods.